Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites. Today I have a brand new planner, not just brand new to me, but this deluxe version is brand new to the market right now. It's just launching. It is on Amazon and it is called the Lucky Life Tools Life Planner. They have this deluxe version on Amazon in two colors, the black and a pink color for $49.99. And they also have a monthly only little planner book. And I love this option. And this is $14.95 on Amazon. So if you want to find out a little bit about their planner, you can go to luckylifetools.com, and that is their website. But to buy the planner, you actually have to go to Amazon. Okay, so we are going to run all through this. There's their website, luckylifetools.com. And let's get into this. I'm excited. This company contacted me, and after looking over their planner online, I was more than happy to do this review for them because it looked like a really great planner. And you guys know how I love introducing you to smaller planner companies and different planners on the market because there are so many and there really is a planner for everyone. So this is a 14-month planner. It starts in November. There's just not a tab for it. So November through the end of 2017 is just not tabbed, and then they started with their tabs in January. So it's a 14-month and starts right now in November. It is a planner and a goal setter. So we're going to get into that because there's a lot more to this planner than just planning, than just an agenda. This is truly a goal setter and works with that portion of your life also. One thing to note is it is an O-ring, but I really like that it is a smaller O-ring than most 7x9 planners. And it just feels lighter to me in that case, even though it's a 14-month and not even a 12-month. It just feels lighter. The cover feels good and very substantial and seems heavy duty, like it will hold up well. Okay, you have a little place to write your name in here, and then you get right into the planner, the contents. It's a goal setter, it's an agenda planner, and they give you life tools to reflect on your life and deal with common challenges. And they have that all laid out by page number here for you. So you can go and kind of familiarize yourself with it before you start planning in it and using it. Okay, so first you have your year at a glance. They also give you 2017 down here since it starts in November of 2017, and they give you the next year, 2019. So I think that's great. On this page, you get a code if you buy this planner, and they told me, I needed to cover that up for the video. You get a code to get all these free downloads from them. It's Life Vision Creator, Mission Builder, Travel Planner, Relationship Builder, Emotions Master, Financial Tracker, Fear Conqueror, Dream Analyzer, Time Capsule, and more. So for all their free downloads, if you buy a planner, you get a code to go to their website and get all those free downloads. Basically, they extend this planner. They're extensions that work with this planner. Okay, so they give you a kind of little synopsis here. On the following pages, you'll lay the foundation of a year of your life. You'll only get to live this year once, but if lived right, once is enough, as it will leave invaluable treasures in your heart, fond memories, powerful lessons, and a deeper understanding of life. Remember, fortune favors the bold. So make sure to fill these pages with plans for experiences that electrify you, adventures that stretch you, and risks that move you boldly towards your dreams. That was my first time to read through that, guys. So sorry if I stumbled a teeny bit. I had not read all the way through it. Okay, life map. Here you have personal, social, and professional divided into those categories. You will list below the specific parts of your life you want to continually take care of, grow, and spend time on. And then they divide personal up into wellness, interest, lifestyle. Social is divided into family, community, romance, and professional is divided into work, money, contribution. So here says the goal setter. And this is where you're going to start with setting your goals and priorities for 2018. So they have your personal divided into those same three categories, your social and your professional. And here are your goals and priorities for 2018. And here are your long-term goals. So they might go beyond 2018. They might not be reached or accomplished in that 1 year, but they will be worked on in 2018 and completed by, there's a section. Here is a prioritizer for your life areas and for your goals and projects. So you get to rate your priority on each of these things, break it down, and then you take the ratings above and it helps you break down where you want to put, these items, these goals, what ranks a higher priority for you. This page is going to help you to prioritize that. Okay, so then this is your individual goal worksheet. So you're going to have your goal and when you complete it by. So on this goal, you're going to list your vision, your why, your people, who else is or could be involved. You're going to have your resources. You're going to anticipate obstacles, okay? And then you're going to list out details down here. And these are your steps and milestones to accomplish that goal, the tasks that need to happen in each step. When are they completed by? And routines and schedule that might support that goal. So this one goal page is a 2-page spread for one major goal. Okay, and you have two of those, 2 major goal 2-page spreads. And then you have some goal 1-page spreads, okay, for maybe a little bit smaller goals. You have 2 of those. And then you have a timeline for 2018. So this is to help you lay out your time for quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. Manage your workload by laying out the time frames and duration for your longer goals and projects throughout the year. Aim to spread out your efforts in a balanced way in relation to one another. So they said you can list milestones or durations. You can stretch a project horizontally between 2 or more months and use the vertical lines to split a month into 4 sections. What I do like is on each page, there is a lot about goal setting, but they give you some instructions, some guidelines, some help by what to go by for how to set those up. So if you are someone who really wants to focus on some big goals and accomplishing those in 2018, this has some great framework to work through on those. Like I said, it is not just a planner. It's a planner, but with a major emphasis on goal setting. Okay, here is your agenda planner. So it starts here. First, they give you a big 12-month overview with every single day of every month listed. And every other month is in gray or white just for visually to be able to separate them. So that's an interesting framework of laying out some big events maybe that are coming up, some vacations that are coming up, or some goals that you want to have a framework and see the entire year at once, every single day of the entire year. Then, like I said, it starts in November. There's just not tabs for November, December. Your tabs start in January. So this is going to be the same layout for every month, okay? You have November and you have a focus. Then you have your goals and priorities listed. Balance your top priorities by nurturing other life areas this week. Circle at least one per category. And they give you your categories, and that were the exact same categories that are up here: personal, social, and professional. And then, so that's your little section to work on goals for the month. And this is your timeline for your goals or projects for the month. They could also be projects, so work related or home related, personal related. So you list the goal or the project up here, and it's divided into 2. Your weekends are grayed out, and you have the entire month, day 1 through 30, and that's your timeline right there going down. Then your month view is only a 1-page spread versus a 2-page spread, which is in most planners, because they use this whole page for your goals and your goal project timeline. So one thing to note here is they have a Monday start, which is less common in planners on the monthly spread. The monthly spread is usually a Sunday start. So I always like to note that. Well, I wouldn't say usually. I would say, you know, 85–90% of the planners that I've reviewed. There are at least 10% of the planners that like to do this. Some people love a Monday start. They love to have their Saturday, Sunday, their weekends grouped together, and they have even grayed out your weekend, which is something like the day designer also does, but just not quite this darkly. uh, so you can see your work week and see your weekends grayed out. Some people really, I've talked to people who love this system, who love a Monday start, and to see it like that. You do have to take into note, though, that your boxes, while they are rectangular and a little bit longer, they are much, much skinnier than your typical monthly box that spreads on a 2-page monthly layout. So you will have to write smaller there. One thing I like is that each page is numbered in this book because they have so much with goal setting. Each page has a page number at the bottom, and that correlates, sorry guys, to their content at the front that tells you where things are. So I think that's a great addition. I also really like the feel of this paper. Feels really nice to write on. Let's just write in here on Thanksgiving Day. Wow, yeah, the pen flowed really nicely. And I see even really like no ghosting is standing out to me. This paper is really substantial. I would guess it's probably 80-pound weight at least, or I mean close to 80 pounds, minimum 100 GSM when I feel it. I did not find the paper. I just looked at their website before I came on here, and the pound of the paper did not stand out to me anywhere. But if I find that, I will pop that in the video here, write it on the screen. So really substantial paper. For the price of this planner, I think the paper is right on. And I love how it's not showing through at all. So I'm just going to write something over here so we can see. Right when I felt this planner, you know, one of the first things I feel for is paper, especially if I don't know the weight of it first. And this planner was amazing. Of course, you probably wouldn't see anything anyway because that's on the grade area, but really nice paper. You guys, you know I don't have the best handwriting, and especially when under pressure in a video writing. But yeah, really great paper. So not subpar paper at all. At all. Okay. So of all of the really small new start planner companies, this is one of the best papers. This paper is great. All right. So then you start on a Monday to match your monthly calendar. And I like how the dates are big. They stand out. They tell you the week you're on, October 30th to November 5th, right there, right up front. You have one little circle box up here, which is supposed to be your focus. Match with your focus for the week, your focus for the day. So that bullseye, I guess you would call it, is supposed to be your focus. And I'm just going to give you a little bit closer glance here at the fonts. I really do like the fonts and the clean, crisp look and feel of the page. Okay. You have a shaded out box up here up top every single day. Then you have your hours from 6 to 11 p.m. So 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., but they are divided up into 3 sections. Then you have, says your tracker down here, and then you have more shaded boxes, and then you have routines, behaviors down here, where you can check off habits, and you have targeted actual result. Down here, you have notable events, milestones completed, and weekly review in your personal, social, and professional. So in those 3 goal categories, every week, you have kind of a little recap going on down there. Now, you have just a listing format here, and I definitely would use this as a habit tracker for me. I would use this as like my top 3 items of the day that have to get done. That's just how I would use it. You guys know how I plan, and everyone is different. So I would expect everyone to use it in a little bit different way. Like I say with every planner, I do not know exactly what I would do with that tracker line. To be honest, after reading through everything, I'm not sure what that line is used for. I would probably use it to write my gym stuff right here for the day, but that's just what I would use it for. Probably if you are tracking one of your goals for the week, I would assume. Okay, so each week is exactly the same. I love how it's bright, bold, November 6th through 12th. You're not wondering what date it is, and it is bright and bold for your weekly up there. And I always do favor a Monday start on my weekly view, even though I did use the Passion Planner with a Sunday start on the undated, but after using that for several months, it guaranteed to me that I function better with a Monday start. So, all right. Then you have tabs for every month here. Like when a month ends, you go right into the exact same goal focus page and monthly view page. Okay. And all your weeks are laid out the same, the exact same. Then let's go to the very end to the life tools. Oh, and I did forget to mention it comes with a ribbon because it does not come with a band that goes around it. It comes with a ribbon. So at least you do have one marker. You have a marker in there that you can mark a page with. Okay, I want to get into the very end here. Let me find the last page there. Okay, so they go up to January 6, 2019. And then you're going to go to your quarterly check-in. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. This is in between here in each quarter. You have a quarterly check-in. This one is quarter 4. So it's labeled right there. So you have quarterly check-ins with your goals, with your personal, social, and professional. And like I said, each one of those is broken down into the same 3 categories, and that flows exactly the same throughout the planner. So I think if you're using it, it's really going to cement in your mind into those categories. And that's just going to kind of be the way that you divide up your goals always in your mind. So you rate from a satisfaction level of 0 to 10 in each of those categories. Then what's going well, what isn't going well. These are your quarterly check-ins. And then, so from looking at that, what are your next steps? I really like how that's organized. That makes just complete sense to me. So simple. That would be a simple check-in for me to do. And it's breaking down all those sections of my life in a manageable way to me to just answer those questions and then think, well, from those answers, what are my next steps? Okay. So, here it tells a little bit about the tracker. This tool helps keep track of or compare 1 or 2 variables such as a health issue, exercise, diet, mood, sleep, a new habit, etc. For future reference, log below the variables results for this quarter. Okay, so you're going to pick one of those things to track. That's your tracker every quarter. And then you're going to put what you tracked and what were your results for that quarter. And then notable, something notable that happened that quarter. This is your annual review. So this just happens at the end of the year. Like I said, you'll get those quarterlies in the planner in between each quarter. So it says, what are the most important changes, life events that occurred this year? What did I focus on the most? What are the biggest lessons I learned? How have I changed? What is the main question I've been seeking the answer to? And then you have your goals annual review here. You have your wellness, your interests, your lifestyle, and this is just under personal, okay? And then it asks you specific questions under each of those and next steps. Then it's going to go into your social goals and specific questions under each of those and the next steps, and under your professional and the specific questions and the next steps. I really like how they guide you a lot. They are not just leaving you with a page to create goals. They're giving you very clear categories and asking you questions to guide you. So for just example on one, like your professional life, contribution, which is giving, sharing, and mentoring. What went well this year? What didn't go well? What holds you back sometimes in this area? How can you overcome or get around that? And then your next steps. I like how it's really guided. I myself would never think very in depth about a goal like that without this kind of guidance. That's just not something that I would do naturally on my own. I'm not a very in-depth, goal-oriented type of person to think through all these categories and design myself specific goals in each. But if I worked through this worksheet and went through these questions, I know that I would come up with where I'm lacking and what I really want to be focusing on. And I know I would be guided and come up with a great goal to work on in each of those areas. So I really do like how that's laid out. At first, when I got this, I thought, wow, is this going to be just, so confusing or encumbering, but it's really laid out simply. If you want to master some goals this year, if you want your planner to have a big emphasis on goals, this is a really good one, and it's laid out very simply, not at all, confusing or overwhelming to me. Okay, top goals for 2019. So then they are giving you kind of look ahead to 2019, at the end of 2018, top personal goal, social goal, and professional goal. Okay, now here is your life tools section. It even has a tab. And each of their tab pages, I should note, feel thicker. They're thicker than the normal pages. And the tabs feel very durable and good. Okay, the life tools section, you have a self-inventory. At times, our environment sways us in directions that are inauthentic to who we are and our path in life. The exercise below creates a snapshot that keeps you centered on your core values and identity and brings your focus back to what matters to you. So this is taking your self-inventory and helping you bring your focus on back to what is most important to you. Life satisfaction. Okay, how satisfied are you with each area of your life and how does it compare to the others? They call this the wheel of life. It's a visual representation of your rating. So this is going to help you work through life satisfaction in each one of these areas so you can know, how you're doing in each area and which one you want to work on more. Okay, when faced with complicated life decisions, we often have lots of variables to consider and many options seem to weigh equally. At those times, listing the pros and cons can't bring much clarity because every pro and con has a different level of importance to us. Use the process below to examine your options more deeply and help you decide on the best direction. So this is a decision maker worksheet to help you decide a certain question, to rate the criteria, give each criteria a weight, and look at your options and see what each option comes up with, the total of points, and see which one to go with. So this is really interesting. I've never seen a decision maker like that. So I should actually run a decision through there and report back to you guys on that. Okay, a belief changer. It can prove difficult to stop instinctually responding to our old patterns of thinking, even if we've discovered more beneficial ones. Old beliefs can still feel more real to us as they got encoded over during early life or through highly emotional experiences and reinforced through years of repetition and confirmation bias. Change can take time, but here's a process that can help. So this is an old belief that maybe that you want to change, that you want to get rid of, and you want to discredit it, and you want to embrace a new belief. Habit builder or breaker. If you're trying to quit a harmful habit, start with the habit breaker and then move on to the habit builder part, and so on. If you're trying to build a new habit from scratch, you can skip the habit breaker first section. Okay, so there's a habit breaker builder page, a creativity booster, a mood booster, internal resources. You could wait until you achieve your big goals to feel good, but why? You only live each day once. Try tying your sense of fulfillment to the little ways you could show up for your life every single day. So they're telling you, of course, to find all those little ways that you can feel fulfilled every single day. And those are your internal resources to boost yourself up. Okay, want lists, like things to create or make happen, people to meet, experiences to have, places to go. Reflections list, things I'm proud to have done, I'm filled with gratitude for, I choose to believe that, I accept that. I like that a lot. Track list, gifts received, gifts given, gift ideas, items borrowed, items loaned, recommendations. That's a great tracking list. Things I love and want to fill more of my life with. My personal, social, professional. Then you have just some blank note pages with 6 headers on each page. You could write all the way across, but they give you 6 columns there. Sorry, this page is 4 columns and 6 columns. And then you have some full note pages And you have several of those, and then you go into several of the gridded graph pages, and then you have a compass here. And a compass, it says vision, a free space to collect images, quotes, and notes that expand your mind, uplift you, and focus your thoughts on what's important to you. I like that, adding that in there. And then an extra page. And the reason why they are called Lucky Life Tools is this. This is kind of their slogan. It says, luck isn't something to pursue or achieve. It's only something we could notice and lean into, for we each have our own blessings, and that's where our power lies. So they're basically saying our luck is our blessings, and we need to notice those and lean into them. And that can help us achieve more in our life. So that's kind of their slogan. So this is a really interesting, I've not reviewed a planner like this before. If you guys have watched all my reviews, you know that. I've reviewed some planners that have some goal stuff in them for sure, but nothing this intense, nothing this focused like this is. So I was really excited to be able to share this with you. And now let's run through really quick. This video is already pretty long. I forgot I wanted to show their little monthly book. It is $14.95 on Amazon. It's really small and thin, but seems really good construction and a durable cover. And it is a monthly only planner. This can be used on its own completely or in conjunction, like as a partner with their planner. Like let's say you want to leave your big planner at home every day, but you just want to have your monthly only with you. This is an option. Or if you only need a monthly only, let's run through this, because there's not that many this slim monthly only books. They usually add a lot of notes pages in and make them thick. You also get all their free downloads. If you purchase this, you get the free download code, which they've asked me not to share. So if you just purchase this, not even the big planner, you get all those free downloads that are partnered with their planner. Okay, and you also get in this one some of the goal stuff. So you get personal, social, professional, laying out those goals at the front. You get your year at a glance, 2017 and 2019 also. You get your top goal right here to lay out in that one page. You get your timeline page, which is the same as their deluxe planner for your 4 quarters. Then you also have this, which is the same in the deluxe planner we saw, your whole year laid out at a glance with every single day on there. And then you start into January of 2018. This one does not start in November of 2017 like the deluxe planner. So this one just starts in January 2018 as a 12-month planner. Okay, so for each month, you do have a focus over here, a goals and priorities. You have your life balance with your 3 different goal sections, a tasks list, and then you just have some gridded graph paper for notes or guidance or drawing out, whatever you want to do there. You have your whole month right here on this side, the exact same as the other planner, but this is a little bit bigger. How big is this? Because the other planner is 7x9. This one is 10 by about 7.5. So it's bigger a little bit. I will lay them and show you guys. So, let me lay this one behind. I'm trying to get right where the page starts and not the coil. So only a teeny bit bigger on the edges, but you have a good amount of space added at the top. So that's why the calendar seems much bigger to me, which is weird, but it's not that much bigger. Okay, so your month, you have all your holidays and your moon cycles, which I forgot to mention. They are on the monthly calendars in the other planner too. The exact same setup starting on a Monday, your weekends together and your weekend shaded through. Since we already went over that, your weekends together and your weekend shaded through and your Monday start there. You just go through every month of the whole year like that. And then you go to December and that's it. There's no extra note pages at the end. So you do have your notes, in every month, and you just have your month laid out. So I kind of like that, how your month is here and your notes for that month are right here. It's a really condensed version if you just want a monthly only, or something to just carry around with you and have with you all the time. Their same quote is at the end here, and that is their monthly only. A really nice looking slim planner. So that's it, guys, for the Lucky Life Tools Planner. All right, remember, it's on Amazon. You can go to their website if you want more information on it, because they have a lot more information than Amazon does, luckylifetools.com. All right, thanks for watching, you guys. Happy planning until next time. Bye-bye.